Hey everyone, welcome to Counselors and Coffee. This is Ryan. Yeah. And today is just a short video, part of the series called I Can't Even, which is about burnout. And the topic today is going to be about a trusted ally. So stay tuned. I don't know why I said stay tuned. Who tunes anymore? Right? I mean, anyway, maybe it just shows my age. Anywho, today I'm talking about a trusted ally and how that can help with burnout. So I have a little bit of a not self-disclosure, but I have a bit of an example of myself. So lately at work, there's been a lot of changes, and I've been kind of stepping into a little bit of a different role of doing supervision and things like that, and which is great. I love it. However, what comes with that awesomeness is just some extra taxing on you emotionally and mentally, right? And physically. So a little bit about me. I feel like I'm pretty good at case conceptualization, looking into my clients and understanding patterns and seeing kind of the source of some of the symptoms and struggles. However, within my own self, I got some blind spots. It's hard for me to know that I am kind of burnt out or struggling until it's well past the point of when I should have known, so I could have done something preemptively. So this is where a trusted ally comes into place, right? Someone who knows you well, somebody who can decipher when you're not your normal self, when you're a little bit off, when you're a little bit more isolated, a little bit more withdrawn. And maybe when you're not aware of these things, this trusted ally can see these things and point them out to you, right? So you can do something about it. So for me, like I said, I was doing these extra, I've been taking on some of these extra responsibilities, and yeah, I knew I was getting a little bit tired, but I had supervision with somebody, my boss, and she's able to point out that you're actually probably more exhausted and tired than you think you are. And you should be more exhausted than you normally are because of all these extra responsibilities that you've been taking on. And I can take a lot of stress, I can take a lot of chaos. I do well with kind of chaos, right? Kind of a situation's going down at work, police need to be called, ambulance, whatever it is. I thrive, I'm fine. I can kind of shoot from the hip, I'm okay, it doesn't rattle me, which is a great thing. However, the shadow side of that is those things don't rattle me, so what does rattle me? So it takes a lot for me to be moved to the point of being frustrated and overwhelmed to realize I'm frustrated and overwhelmed. Maybe I should do something about this. So I need a trusted ally. So since I know that I have some shortcomings in that awareness of my own piece, I try to rely on other people. So with the example of my boss having supervision pointing these things out to me, she actually encouraged me to schedule a mental health day, not just take one, which is fine to take a mental health day, but there's just a little bit of a difference of scheduling it. I have something to look forward to, it's on the calendar, there's the anticipation of it, there's the planning of it, and there's all those other components that kind of make that day off just a little bit more special. So I took that day off, went to the mountains, Estes Park, stayed at the Stanley Hotel. Beautiful place, and it was so worth it. It was extremely rejuvenating. I was able to just kind of chill, sit on the front porch as the sun was going down and just kind of eat some ice cream, and just not really have any rushed place to go. Walk downtown, have dinner, and it's exactly what I needed. But the thing is, if I didn't have that trusted ally, I wouldn't have gotten that. Because I wouldn't have been aware of where I was at, and I wouldn't have been aware that I needed to do something before it became a problem. So often in counseling, we see that there's a problem, there's these symptoms, right? Our life, there's tension is not as we want it to be. But just like in counseling and with our own lives, counselors out there, we need to try to take care of these things before they become a problem. So usually what we're experiencing is just a symptom of the issue. So if I was being delayed on getting my notes done, I was a little bit more lethargic, that's not the problem, that's a symptom of the problem. The problem was I was burnt out. And then a problem beneath that was I have struggles of knowing when I'm feeling burnt out. So one way to help with that is to have a trusted ally. That's it. So the question of the day, please comment below, is who is your trusted ally in your life? Who knows when you're overwhelmed, frustrated, and burnt out before you do? So please answer, comment below, and seriously, comment below. A lot of people, a lot of us counselors struggle with a lot of this stuff we're talking about on this channel, and your input could be great just to keep the conversation going. And I bet you have some good ideas and some input that can help with burnout. So yeah, comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.